banks followed the similar pattern on these moves on the market. What were the plan on the banks? All the banks reported earnings. JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, Citigroup were all on our watch list. JP Morgan, of course, the high watch list. Plan on JP Morgan was pretty simple. Double MTF, bearish in pre-market, bearish bias as long as under 308, only long over that 302, 300 support. So initially, as soon as the JP Morgan opened, it flushed. I told the traders to short it. We shorted the JP Morgan from 9:30 into the 10 a.m. Look at the bounce. The bounce came at 10 a.m. and this is where the VIX also started rejecting. I told the traders to cover. I told the traders if JPM breaks 300, we're gonna go lower. We move the stops to 302. Our target was 295. If we hit our target, the 295 puts me at 100%. I told the traders to cover more JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs into the 10 a.m. This is where we started covering. I told the traders it's gonna bounce. Of course, you can do this D minus long. I don't recommend it. My focus is later. So anyways, then we go to the 512 calls versus 300. What that means is you put your stops at 300 and you take it long. You see the JP Morgan pulled back. You see this is the call, pulled back. I told the traders to move the stops to 301 because this was 50 MTFs. And JP Morgan held that, curled again, ran all the way to 306. Even if you longed at 300, there was a $6 you could make on JP Morgan. At the same time, SPY was running as well. Banks run, SPY run. Big part of the SPY. So you need to know that. So you see how flawlessly we were trading. No hindsight, no BS. Short in the first half an hour, 30 minutes. Cover your shorts, long it, take it back. That was a beautiful, beautiful trade in the community. JP Morgan. Goldman Sachs was similar, so everything was doing the same thing. Initial move, short. Short here at the morning, told the traders to short it. At the open, it flushed to 744. Again, the 10 a.m. bounces, told them to cover it. And as it's pushed over the clouds, I told the traders to close any shorts. We started to call. You see this same pattern as JP Morgan. Pulled back, held the 3450 clouds, flagged here, and then it ran all the way towards the upper MTF clouds. Same thing, similar setup. You are supposed to long here, or you're supposed to use this 3450. This is called a flag. This is run. This is flag. 512 reclaim. Hold the longs, take it up. Beautiful trade. Goldman Sachs. So we had other bank names which were also good. That was Citigroup. You see ran from the Ripster 55 MTF clouds. That gives you a signal to get long and you put your stops under that. And same thing was for Wells Fargo, which was 10 a.m. bounce on Wells Fargo. Citigroup, double MTF, bullish bias if holds and long over the pre-market highs. Wells Fargo, bullish bias to long, especially if the bank's strong. Once the banks were strong, Wells Fargo curled and ran all day, right? Just like we planned in the pre-market. Citi had a double MTF. Once the 10 a.m. bounce came, Citibank was long all day. Beautiful move there on Citibank. So that's how everybody in the community traded these earning plays, trading the banks. Big part of the SPY, always use the Ripster clouds. Whenever something closer to Ripster MTF clouds, it gives a little bit more conviction for you to trade those setups.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.